Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. Last time we left off, we found out that Pekoyama supposedly was Kira and why they committed the murder. However, it was revealed that thanks to Sonia, who's a fan of serial killers, that Kira she couldn't possibly have been a serial killer because Kira's apparently Spanish. And Pekoyama said, yep, well, I was just a tool for their user. And it seemed that the person who had the strongest motive in this whole incident was none other than the person we suspected from the beginning, which is none other than Kazuya. Now, how this all makes sense, I have no damn idea, but I guess that's what we're about to be going into right now. Kazuya! I see. So that's how it all fits together. The motive and the murder. But the motive was just a game, wasn't it? Was there even any reason to believe it was real? Can a game really be such a strong motive? No. The events portrayed in the game had to have happened in real life. After all, there's evidence that makes that indisputable. If you guys remember, there was that, where the hell is it? Yep, that file, the prize for winning the game, and it had those photos and everything of that real-life incident, apparently. So, let's go ahead and present that. I thought it had nothing to do with Koizumi's murder, that there's no need to go too deeply into it, but the events in the game definitely happened in real life. I mean, take a look at the prize, at those photos. Do these look like video game graphics to you? No. They are all real photographs of real locations and real people. You knew that, didn't you, Kazuya? You knew all along that the first victim really was your sister, didn't you? You knew, because you were the one who first retrieved that prize, weren't you? Yeah, because at the very beginning, we saw him holding that envelope, and we're like, what is that? And he's like, shut up, and he went away. That's what the envelope was, now wasn't it? The prize for winning the game. When one is shown a photo of his own sister's dead body, how can he not believe it? Nevertheless, he wanted to deny the photo. He wanted to make sure, and that's why you sent it to Koizumi, now wasn't it? Hey, why are we even talking about Kazuya? Who cares about him? Pekoyama's the killer, right? She was, right? Pekoyama's our culprit. We've already voted for her. That is why I said you are too late. As I said many times already, I am nothing but a tool. I have no motive for killing Koizumi, no reason and no volition of my own. I have been used as a tool and nothing more. A tool cannot refuse a command. What's going on? Can someone explain it to me in simple words? In simple words? I am not the culprit! Fukuhiroku Kazuya, I don't know how to say his first name, who used me as a murder weapon, is the true culprit who killed Koizumi. What? What the hell? I see. So that was your goal, Pekoyama. My goal? No, I had no goal. The young master had a goal. All this was according to his plan. Young master? And that is the truth behind this murder. It's too late for you now, though. You cannot go back on your votes. That is troubling. If Pekoyama's argument is accepted, that means we're all wrong now, doesn't it? In that case, no one gets to survive. No one but me. That's not right. It's not right, however you look at it. How is Pekoyama a tool? She's clearly human! That is not for you to decide. It is up to Monokuma. Voting's already complete. All that's left is to follow Monokuma's judgment. What the hell? Seriously, what the hell, game? So, all this gets added up. I get a ranking of what? Oh, I think that's actually an A. And I have 83 Monokuma medals to spend in the next thing, so there you go. Alright. What to do? What to do? Anyway, that brings the trial to a thrilling conclusion. Stay tuned for the results right after this. Actually, it would have been the best time for me to cut the video in the last part, but you know, screw it. Right. Well, that was a little unusual, but anyway, Koizumi's killer is... Wait a second. Okay, I'll wait. I'm sorry. I'm still not really sure what to do here. But there's nothing left to talk about. However, whatever way you slice it, Pekoyama's the killer. And why is that? What do you mean, why? You just are! That tool business is bullshit, you know it! You're not a tool, you're human! I would not expect you of all people to understand. You, who think you know so much about tools. What right have you even to speak of a world unknown to you? What right have any of you? If you think humans can be tools, try telling that to all the men and women out there destined to only be, destined to only ever be means to an end. Men and women like me. That's... What is she talking about, Kazuya? Me and Pekoyama, we were raised together ever since we were kids. So, you are what is known as childhood friends? No, that is something else entirely. I was abandoned by my parents not long after I was born, and was picked up by the Kazuya family. I was saved for one and only one purpose: to be the property of the young master. Property? In short, the family gave her to me so she could serve as my hitman. Wow. And actually, look at those pictures. I mean, you can see here, like, when they were babies, she had a sword with her, and then even when they were kids growing up, right there. And... Wow. Okay. I was to be the young master's sword and his shield. I am bound to take whatever lives he wishes taken, and to protect them with my own. That is the sole purpose of my very existence. Before I am human being, I am the young master's tool. And as long as I draw breath, I will fulfill that purpose. But that's not right! You aren't a tool, Pekoyama. I mean, if that's all you are, then what of all the time we spent together until now? What of it? It was all an act, and all at the young master's request. What? Our relationship up until now had never happened, got it? From now on, you're just a regular schoolgirl. That was what the young master said to me upon arrival. So, at his bidding, you hid your dark past? No, it wasn't just since coming to this island. The young master has always preferred our relationship to be a secret. He had always despised relying on his family's power, and so he despised me, the tool they provided him. Nevertheless, I am a simple tool for killing. When a young master is intent on murder, it is my duty to carry it out. So, then, you weren't behind a plan to kill Koizumi after all. It really was Kazuya. How could I not? As soon as I finished that game, I was handed those photos. Shit. I don't understand what was going on. Why was my sister in that picture? Why was she all covered in blood? But I didn't get it. I couldn't remember anything. How could my sister be dead without me even knowing? So, to verify it, you sent the photos to Koizumi. Yeah, I sent her the photos. I wanted to know, but she didn't reply or write back. Instead, she started avoiding me. She must have also been confused. I mean, we all are. Before we appeared in the game, we didn't even know about that murder. So, I think she couldn't just accept that she was involved in something like that. When Kazuya came visiting Ibuki this morning, you know what she said? Oh, sorry, Ibuki has plans to go to a beach party for everyone today. Wait, huh? Aren't you coming too, Koizumi? If you want to talk, we can just talk there, right? It's not an easy conversation, see? And also, I'd hate to involve the others. Well, that sounds serious. Serious, huh? Well, it's just that. I'm useless on my own, so I thought we could work together through this together. I mean, if I have to atone, then I will, but I'm not exactly sure how. It is serious. Maybe we should just cancel the party. No, it's fine. It's important we get to know each other better, too. I'll just tell everyone I'm not feeling well. Besides, it's not like we have to talk today. There's always tomorrow. She wanted to discuss how to atone for what she's done, but only Sionji agreed to come along. Ibuki should have really gone too! But it turned out to be very convenient for Kazuya now, didn't it? It was a perfect chance to use their plans against them and lure Koizumi to him. He just had to get them both to the beach house and then frame Sionji. What? That's atrocious! Where I come from, when someone kills one of your own, you kill them right back. That's just how it worked. My sister was killed, and the one responsible was right in front of me. I had no choice. I had to kill her for my sister. The young master devised a plan for Koizumi's murder and began preparing to carry out. I figured that bat should be the murder weapon, since that's what was used to get revenge on Iko in the game. She would die just like my sister did. A blow to the head. It would be messy and difficult to conceal, but it was worth it for revenge. So you copied the game and killed Koizumi with a bat as well. Still though, I didn't think... I was sure that game was just a work of fiction. I was sure! And then, that girl... Hey, say the game is telling the truth. That would mean that it was you who killed Iko now, wasn't it? Shut up! That's what I'm asking you! What happened to your sister was tragic, sure, but... You didn't have to kill too! Just shut up and answer my question! Do you remember the game or not? You didn't have the right! Judging people's sins like that, no one has the right to do that! Revenge is just wrong! I guess I should be honest. I was scared. Even after I got her alone in the beach house, I was looking for an excuse to call the whole thing off. And then she blew it all off with her words. I got angry. I went for the bat and I had hidden under the bench. And then... I was waiting nearby. The young master called me in and had me kill Koizumi. Huh? It is over, young master. Are you saying you killed her because Kazuya ordered you to? A tool has no will of its own. All it can do is to be used. Ibuki doesn't get this at all! Well, of course you don't. Different people have different ways of life, after all. You were raised in a very different environment. Of course it's impossible for you to understand each other. Everyone in the world just pretends to understand others, and then others understand them. Hey, you're being too loud. Please shut up. Okay, shutting up. After that, we proceeded according to the young master's plan and set up the crime scene. We also had a plan to use in the event of our scheme was discovered. We would use the story about the serial killer to make you error in your judgment. You took on the role of Kira just to hurry up the vote? And we fell for it. That's right. In the end, the plan was a success. You accused me, a mere tool, of being a culprit, instead of the young master who was actually behind the crime. Hold it! We haven't lost just yet! Yeah. Guess you have. Isn't that so, Monokuma? Well, the whole Pekoyama is but a tool story has its appeal, true. And after taking consideration everything here, the Kazuya is a true culprit theory is quite nice. Wait! Wait! Oh, I get it now. Kazuya himself is your hope, Pekoyama, isn't he? You took his place and killed Koizumi. Even now, you are sacrificing us in order to protect him. If you are prepared to go this far, he's undoubtedly your very own hope. You're wrong. I have no hope. I'm a simple tool? Well, I don't think I'll get anything else out of you right now, so let's get the answers out of someone else. What do you think, Kazuya? What the hell do you want? What is Pekoyama to you? Is she really just a tool? Do you simply use her to commit murder, sacrificing her and the rest of us in order to survive? Is that your hope? Wait, why are you asking such questions? Oh? You seem nervous all of a sudden. That's peculiar. After all, you're just a simple tool, aren't you? Or maybe, could the truth really be, this whole time, you've been protecting Kazuryu out of your own free will? Hey, Kazuryu, why don't you tell us what really happened? She killed Koizumi in your place, impersonating a serial killer in order to deceive us. Was she really following your orders? Is that the truth? Kazuryu? I know you don't exactly get on with us, but are you listening to this? We're all gonna die! Go ahead, young master. Tell them the truth. Tell them about your orders. That is all you have to do. Hey, Kazuryu. I remember what you told me before. In the situation we're in, sticking with other people just means shortening your own lifespan. Both Togami and Hanamura are proof of that. They concern themselves with other people, and look what happened to them. Besides, all those dumb feelings are just getting away when the time comes to kill. You're not still saying that, are you? Of course I am. I'm willing to sacrifice as many lives as necessary to save my own. You really didn't mean that after all, did you? That's not who you are. I mean, if it was, you wouldn't be standing here all lost right now, would you? There's no need for hesitation, young master. Tell them the truth. You gave me the orders. I did what I was told. I did what I did as your tool and nothing more. Kazuryu, it's up to you. The ultimate choice, so to speak. Whatever you choose, you will lose Pekoyama. That is inevitable, but if you declare yourself the true culprit, as she suggests, we will all be sacrificed and you alone will survive. Or perhaps you will choose not to accept the proposition and fight to spare the rest of us one more time. Which of these is your hope? Go ahead. Let's hear your answer. It is over, young master. What the hell did you do? Don't you get it? Don't you realize what happens when you kill on this island? That is exactly why I did it. I cannot let you go through it. Good. Peko, don't you remember what I told you when we got to this island? I said that relationship until now never happened. I said we should act like regular high school classmates. Run away! We'll make it look like it was my fault. Just run away! Young master, that is impossible. Shut up! I'm telling you not to worry about me! That is something I cannot do. I am your tool, young master. A tool charged with keeping you safe. A tool without an owner has no meaning. Didn't you listen to me? It's already over and done. Just do as I say. Even if I do, I will not get far. They are bound to see through what we did. So, why did you? I have a plan. A plan? Don't worry. I'll keep you alive and get you off this island, young master. What do you intend to do? I am simply fulfilling my role as a tool. Now run away, quickly. Sionji might wake up at any moment. After you leave, I will use the body to block the tunnel side door. So quickly, now! Shit! Listen to me! Run away when you're done! Forget about me and forget about the Kazuryu family! Just run away! How about it, Kazuryu? How about you tell us the truth? I'm sorry, Peko. I can't do it. Young master! I mean, this isn't how I want to survive. It's pitiful. I'd hate myself for even more. Not even being able to live without depending on something. Besides, if I just accept what you're saying, it would mean you are really nothing but a tool. How many times did I tell you? I don't need anything from the Kazuryu family. Young master! Oh, look at that. So that's how this ends. Just when I thought this would be a nice, brutal murder story, how disappointing. When all is said and done, the whole thing was just that meddlesome Pekoyama's fault. Such a busybody can only be a real person. No way they're a tool of any kind. Hey, Morokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew exactly what happened between Pekoyama and Kazuryu at the beach house. Of course you did. You have cameras all over this place. So, this was all just for your amusement now, wasn't it? Oh, no, it's just... Well, maybe it may have just been her last-ditch effort, but Pekoyama's arguments were surprisingly fun. Oop, boop, boop. You're the first culprit to ever try that defense, you know. Unfortunately, though, you actually are the culprit. Yes, this is our culprit. The tool of the heart of a human being, Pekoyama! Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't go through with it. Even after all the trouble you went to for me. But somehow, I knew it would end up this way. Young master, you always were far too kind of a person to be a gangster. That's why you always question your own position. That's why you're always troubled. Could you really sacrifice others and live to escape all on your own? I never thought you could do it as easily as you claimed you could. We've been together since we were kids. After such a long time, even a tool wouldn't know as much. So, why? Why? Because I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you. Peko. I apologize, young master. I can't stay by your side until the end. Goodbye. I have caused you all a lot of trouble. It might sound like a selfish request, but please forgive the young master. Please, do not allow any more murders. Of course we won't. Pekoyama! It is time, Monokuma. Let's get this over with. I shall not fall into despair. I am but a tool. I'm prepared for death. Oop, boop, boop. You're so cool. But can you really keep up up until your very last moment? The bigger they talk, the heavier their tears of despair in the end. Well then, let's start the show. Young Master Kazuya, would you hear one last selfish thing from me? I told you a million times, stop calling me young master. I want you to remember Pekoyama, the tool who is always at your side. That is enough for me. How many times I have to repeat it? I don't need a tool. Yes, I know. Let's begin. It's time for a despair-reducing punishment. Honestly, why couldn't you ever understand? This time, I prepared a special punishment. You've always been next to me, and yet you never understood. For super high school level swordswoman Pekoyama! I don't need a sword or a shield. I don't need a tool. So, you never had to be one. Let's give it all we got. Why couldn't you just been you? I never needed a tool. All I ever needed was you. Young master? Why? Why could you ever see it? We've been together ever since we were kids. Here we go. It's punishment time. So, Peko, don't go yet. I need you. Don't leave me alone. Young master? Young master! Oh, son of a bitch. Now I'm kind of pissed off about all this. It's time to get the punishment going. Alright, so let's see this. It says that, Kitty-Gitty's been found. I'm not Kitty-Gitty. Oh my god, no, not Kitty-Gitty. Pekoyama's found guilty. I don't know the name of this punishment, but, why the hell did it have to be Pekoyama? Kazuya! Alright, he's playing her like a puppet? What the hell? He's controlling her by killing... Holy... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Oh my god. If this is gonna happen, I don't... Please. What just happened? What just happened? Oh my... What in the name of all... Both. They're both gone. You've got to be shitting me. How much longer is this damn thing? Okay, now I'll finish this up here. Ah! No way! Kazuya too? That's it! Ibuki's at her limit! People shouldn't die so easily, toppling over like dominoes. You fiend! What is the meaning of this? I can't believe it. It's not real, is it? Pekoyama! Kazuya! This is such a waste. It shouldn't have been hard to end this way. It shouldn't have to end this way. I mean, if they'd only come to consult with me first. To have such a magnificent death of hope just end like that. Clash of hopes just end like that. It's inconceivable. Are you still going on about that? What the hell is wrong with you? Aren't you angry that two of your friends are dead? Of course I am. I'm angry. I'm bitter. I'm racked with despair-inducing sadness. But you see, everything's gonna be fine. This isn't nearly enough despair to distract us from what's truly important. I mean, this despair is nothing but a stepping stone towards our even brighter hope. The largest stepping stone, the brighter you can all shine. That much should be obvious to anyone. You've got some nerve calling me a stone. Boop, boop, boop. You kind of remind me of him, you know. On and on and on about your twisted sense of hope. I have no idea what you're talking about, but... oops. Allow me to make a declaration here and now. We will strike you down. We will destroy you. We have the combined hopes of the super high school level students on our side. And you don't have a hope against us. You better prepare yourself. Because when we're done, there won't be a strand of fur on your body we haven't annihilated. How much longer are you planning to keep this nonsense going? Are you in denial? He even killed Kazuya! Not yet. He's still alive. What? Everyone, Kazuya is still alive. Seriously? Kazuya! We all ran to Kazuya's side as if our lives depended on it. Oh, jeez. He's still breathing. Can you save him? Do something. You can help him, right? I'll try. But all this bleeding, I can't stop it. His pulse, it's getting weaker. You gotta do something. Damn it. Well, it's not like you didn't have it coming, is it? What did you think was gonna happen? Did he actually save her? You can't do something that stupid and get away with it. Don't just stand there acting all superior. Come here and save him now. What? Are you trying to order me around? And what exactly should I burn my precious calories to save a useless gangster like him? Because you have a duty to save him. A duty? It's right here in the school trip rules. So during school trial, students will attempt to identify the culprit. If the culprit is successfully identified, they alone shall be executed for their crime. They alone shall be executed. You had no right to kill Kazuya. If I could save myself, I could do it right now, but my magical stick is gone. I am close to powerless. But you should be able to do it. Oh, for heaven's sake, I guess I have no choice. Well, it would be hypocritical of me to violate the rules now, wouldn't it? Fine, fine, have it your way. I'll save him. You will? To tell you the truth, that was always my plan. I even made special preparations. Huh? Preparations? From somewhere in the distance was a faint sound. A siren. It grew louder and louder until... What the hell? An ambulance! Leave the rest to me. I've always done my... I'm also known by my second name, Dr. Murder, you know? Doesn't that make you a doctor who kills? That's not very encouraging. Emergency, emergency! Dispatching a patient at Monokuma's 24-hour emergency center. See you bastards later! With that, Monokuma took Kazuya into the ambulance and drove away. Is he really gonna be alright? Can we really trust Monokuma with him? Not like we have a choice. There's nothing else we can do. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure he'll be back with us as healthy as ever. Yeah, he'll be back before we know it. Hurling abuse and profanities like nothing ever happened. All we can do is wait. Why do you all care about him so much? It's all because of him. Big Sis Koizumi is dead because of him, isn't she? And yet, we must let it go. Let that go. Now that Pekoyama's dead. If we don't, what hope have we of ever recovering from this? What has been done cannot be undone. Only one path will lead us from darkness. The only way we can proceed. Forward. Like an arrow of light, ever forward. You know, in spite of everything, we need him. We need someone horrible like him around, if only to give the rest of us some motivation. Before I knew it, I also began to wish for it. From the bottom of my heart, I wish he'd return to us soon. Kazuryu! I didn't want there to be any more victims. Another school trial has ended, but the end, the true end, was still far beyond our sight. When will it come? When it does, what will become of us? Wherever I looked, whatever outcome I considered, I couldn't even get a glimpse of our future. We were like a forlorn ship, lost in a big black ocean, left behind and isolated. If I had to summarize our situation in a single word, it would have to be despair. Nothing else seems to fit. Now what? 15 more days. What the hell? You can see everything, can't you? This countdown. Can you see it too? We've lost 4 people already. I worked so hard on my hope shards, and what good were they in the end? To be honest, I don't know what to do. Should we get them off the island? Should we keep them here? I wonder, which option leads to hope for these children, and which leads to despair? But we don't have any time for hesitation. I'm sure that's when this countdown reaches 0, even the final steps of our plan will be completely in his hands. And after that happens, the infuriating super high school level despair will be reborn. And the worst, most despair-inducing incident in the history of mankind will continue. We can't allow that to happen. Whatever it takes, we can't allow that to happen. Even if it means more sacrifices must be made. We have to stop it. It's all for the sake of a future brimming with hope. What the hell does that mean? All I know is that's the end of Chapter 2. We had 14 students. And now we're down to 2. We're almost down to 11. And we have the present of the Kuryu Maru. Kuryu. Isn't that a weapon? Like, well, obviously it looks like a weapon, but where did I hear that before? Ah, whatever. So, yep. That is the end of Chapter 2. Can't say that I would have thought that was ever going to happen. Now, here's the thing. I said from the very beginning that I thought it was going to be one of the girls, but I wasn't thinking about Pekoyama. For whatever reason, I don't know why, I was kind of suspecting Sonia and Sumiki. Don't know why I was thinking about that, actually. I don't know if I was getting like a wrong impression or something that they did, or even like some of their intentions I was unsure of. Like, I was kind of thinking it might have been Sonya because of the whole, like, oh, let's have a beach party, you know, and maybe she used that to like kind of lure Kazumi, but then we learned that she didn't even want to go to the party, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. But I definitely didn't expect that relationship between Pekoyama and Kazuya. Never would have thought about that. Didn't think that like execution was going to happen where they both seem to be dead, but it seems that Kazuya is just barely hanging on. So, yeah. I really don't know what else is going to be happening, but I guess we'll find out in the next chapter, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. I'll see you guys later.